China is the world's most populous country, with over 1.4 billion people as of 2025. The Great Wall of China stretches over 13,000 miles and was built to protect against invasions. The Forbidden City in Beijing, built in the 15th century, contains 980 buildings and served as an imperial palace. The Terracotta Army, discovered in Xi'an in 1974, includes over 8,000 life-sized clay soldiers. The Silk Road, originating in China, connected Asia to Europe and facilitated trade for centuries. China invented paper during the Han Dynasty, around 105 AD, revolutionizing communication. Gunpowder, another Chinese invention, was initially used for fireworks before military applications. The compass, invented in ancient China, was crucial for navigation and exploration. Chinese calligraphy is a highly revered art form, combining beauty with written language. The giant panda, native to China, is considered a national treasure and symbol of conservation. China has the largest high-speed rail network in the world, spanning over 25,000 miles. Confucius, 5,479 BC, was a Chinese philosopher whose teachings shaped social ethics and governance. The Qin dynasty, 201–206 BC, unified China and standardized weights, measures, and currency. The Chinese calendar is lunisolar and is used to determine traditional festivals and zodiac signs. The Chinese zodiac has 12 animals, each representing a year in a 12-year cycle. Tea was first cultivated in China and has been consumed for thousands of years. The art of acupuncture, part of traditional Chinese medicine, dates back over 2,500 years. The Great Wall was not a single continuous wall but a series of walls built by different dynasties. The city of Xi'an was the ancient capital for 13 dynasties and a key starting point of the Silk Road. The Grand Canal of China, built in the 7th century, is the world's longest artificial waterway. Peking opera, originating in the 18th century, combines music, drama, and elaborate costumes. The Yellow River, called China's Sorrow, is prone to devastating floods but is crucial for agriculture. The Yangtze River is Asia's longest river, stretching over 3,900 miles. China has more than 50,000 years of human history with continuous civilization. The first Chinese dynasty recorded in history is the Xia dynasty, around 2100 BC. The Han dynasty, 206 BC, 220 AD, established the Han ethnicity, now the majority in China. Chinese porcelain, often called China in English, became a prized export in Europe. The Terracotta Army includes soldiers with unique facial expressions, showing great attention to detail. China is home to Mount Everest, the world's highest peak, on its border with Nepal. The Forbidden City covers 180 acres and was the home of emperors for almost 500 years. The Silk Road helped spread Chinese inventions like paper, silk, and gunpowder to the west. The Song Dynasty, 960–1279, invented movable type printing, advancing literacy and record-keeping. The Chinese dragon symbolizes power, strength, and good fortune, unlike the Western view of dragons. Lantern Festival, celebrated on the 15th day of the Lunar New Year, features massive lantern displays. The Mid-Autumn Festival celebrates the harvest and the legend of Chang'e, the moon goddess. Chinese architecture often uses curved roofs, symbolizing protection and harmony with nature. The Forbidden City has over 8,700 rooms, making it one of the largest palace complexes in the world. Chinese New Year, also called the Spring Festival, is the most important holiday in China. The traditional Chinese dragon dance is performed to scare away evil spirits. Calligraphy brushes are made from animal hair, often goat, wolf, or rabbit hair. Chinese martial arts, including Kung Fu and Tai Chi, combine physical skill with philosophy. China has over 55 recognized ethnic minorities, each with unique languages and customs. The Great Wall was built with bricks, tamped earth, and stone, depending on the region. The oldest known Chinese writing is Oracle Bone Script, over 3,000 years old. China's Terracotta Army was buried with Emperor Qin Shi Huang to protect him in the afterlife. The Ming Dynasty, 1368 or 1644, constructed much of the existing Great Wall and Beijing's Forbidden City. Chinese silk was so valuable that Europeans called it soft gold. The Yellow Emperor, Huangdi, is considered the legendary founder of Chinese civilization. The Tang Dynasty, 618–907, is regarded as a golden age of Chinese culture and poetry. China's giant panda reserves cover over 10,000 square kilometers to protect habitats. The Li River in Guilin is famous for its dramatic karst mountain scenery. Traditional Chinese medicine often uses herbs, acupuncture, and massage to balance energy, or qi. Chinese porcelain vases were highly sought after by European royalty during the 17th century. China has the world's largest population of internet users, over 1 billion people online. The Peking duck dish dates back to Imperial China and is famous for its crispy skin. The Yellow Crane Tower in Wuhan is a historic architectural landmark with literary significance. The Song dynasty invented gunpowder weapons like fire arrows and bombs. The Chinese imperial examination system selected officials based on merit rather than birth. The Dragon Boat Festival commemorates the poet Qu Yuan and features boat races and rice dumplings. The Longmen Grottos feature over 100,000 Buddha statues carved into limestone cliffs. The Mogao Caves, also called the Thousand Buddha Grottos, contain ancient Buddhist art and manuscripts. China's three major rivers, the Yangtze, Yellow, and Pearl, have shaped agriculture and civilization. The Great Wall is visible from space with modern satellite imagery, though not with the naked eye. The Terracotta Army was constructed using assembly line techniques centuries before industrialization. The Forbidden City was off-limits to ordinary citizens for centuries. Confucianism emphasizes filial piety, respect for elders, and social harmony. Taoism, founded by Laozi, focuses on living in harmony with nature and the Tao. Buddhism arrived in China from India around the 1st century AD. Chinese paper money was first used during the Tang dynasty, 618 to 907. The modern Chinese flag was adopted in 1949, symbolizing unity under the Communist Party. The ancient city of Pingyao preserves centuries-old city walls and architecture. China invented the first seismograph in 132 AD to detect earthquakes. The Great Wall was often patrolled by soldiers living in watchtowers along its length. China has over 2,000 years of recorded history of astronomy and star catalogs. Traditional Chinese gardens, like those in Suzhou, are designed to emulate natural landscapes. The art of Chinese paper cutting dates back over 1,500 years. Silk production in China, called sericulture, began around 2700 BC. Porcelain from Jingdezhen has been produced for over 1,000 years and remains famous today. The city of Lhasa in Tibet is home to the Potala Palace, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. China has over 14,000 years of rice cultivation history in the Yangtze River Valley. The Shaolin Monastery is considered the birthplace of Shaolin Kung Fu. The Yellow River Basin is considered the cradle of Chinese civilization. The first Chinese printing press using movable type was developed in the Song dynasty. The Grand Canal connects Beijing in the north to Hangzhou in the south. The China National Silk Museum in Hangzhou preserves ancient silk artifacts. China is the world's largest producer and consumer of rice, wheat, and tea. The Terracotta Army includes soldiers, chariots, and horses, each life-sized. The Summer Palace in Beijing is known for its gardens, lakes, and classical architecture. The Dujiangyan irrigation system, built in 256 BC, is still functional today. The Potala Palace has over 1,000 rooms and was the winter residence of the Dalai Lama. China produces the largest number of billionaires in Asia. The city of Hangzhou was praised by Marco Polo as the finest and most splendid city in the world. The Confucius Temple in Khufu honors the life and teachings of Confucius. The Chinese dragon boat racing tradition is over 2,000 years old. The giant panda's diet is 99% bamboo, yet it is classified as a carnivore. The Longshan culture, 3000–1900 BC, is famous for black pottery artifacts. China has 56 officially recognized ethnic groups, with the Han being the largest. The Dazu rock carvings in Chongqing date from the 9th to 13th centuries and depict Buddhist, Confucian, and Taoist themes. Mount Tai is one of China's 5 sacred mountains and has been a pilgrimage site for centuries. Modern China balances ancient traditions with rapid technological growth, making it a country of contrasts and innovation.